YouTube, you have forced me to make this video to bring to your attention YouTube's failure to enforce or your selective enforcement of your own terms of service. This video concerns 3 YouTube channels: For Public Safety, Exposed TV, For Public Safety, Chris Reiter. At the conclusion of this video, I expect you to take the appropriate action by terminating the channels For Public Safety, Chris Reiter and Exposed TV. Before I go any further, let me remind you of your own policy regarding terminated channels. Quote, "If your YouTube channel is terminated, you are prohibited from using, possessing, or creating any other YouTube channels. You are also prohibited from letting others whose YouTube channels have been terminated use your YouTube channel to bypass their termination. This applies to all your existing channels, any new channels you create or acquire, and any channels in which you are repeatedly or prominently featured." End quote. The first channel I'm going to talk about is For Public Safety. This channel was owned and operated by Christopher Reiter, also known as For Public Safety. In January 2025, YouTube terminated his channel after Reiter had uploaded an image that violated YouTube's community guidelines. This image was sexually explicit, which prevents me from including it in this video as proof. At the time of termination, For Public Safety had approximately 70,000 subscribers and was monetized through the YouTube Partner Program, receiving AdSense payments. Again, YouTube's policy is clear. Quote, "If your YouTube channel is terminated, you are prohibited from using, possessing, or creating any other YouTube channels." End quote. The second channel I'm going to talk to you about is Exposed TV. This channel is also owned by Christopher Reiter, the same individual behind the terminated channel For Public Safety. Christopher Reiter created this channel on April 17, 2024, but began uploading to it on January 24, 2025, immediately following the termination of his prior channel. To avoid immediate detection and enforcement on YouTube's policies, he began using AI-generated voice for his video narration, masking his identity. Once again, to quote YouTube's own policy, quote, "If your YouTube channel is terminated, you are prohibited from using, possessing, or creating any other YouTube channels." End quote. The third channel in question is For Public Safety (Chris Reiter). This channel was originally named Chris Reiter and was created on November 18, 2019. After his main channel, For Public Safety, was terminated in January 2025, Christopher Reiter renamed this channel to For Public Safety (Chris Reiter) sometime between January 24, 2025 and February 2nd, 2025. He began uploading videos on February the 2nd, 2025, and within a few months had regained enough subscribers and watch hours to be reinstated into the YouTube Partner Program, once again receiving AdSense payments. This is a direct violation of YouTube's termination policy, as the user of a banned account is not eligible to create or monetize any new or existing channels. So, summary timeline. January 2025, YouTube terminates For Public Safety. January 24, 2025, Christopher Reiter begins uploading to Exposed TV. February 2nd, 2025, Reiter begins uploading to a renamed channel now called For Public Safety (Chris Reiter). Each of these actions clearly violates YouTube's own terms of service. Quote, "If your YouTube channel is terminated, you are prohibited from using, possessing, or creating any other YouTube channels. You are also prohibited from letting others whose YouTube channels have been terminated use your YouTube channel to bypass their termination. This applies to all your existing channels, any new channels you create or acquire, and any channels in which you are repeatedly or prominently featured. End quote. My final statement. YouTube, in accordance with your own policies, you are therefore required to terminate the following channels: Exposed TV and For Public Safety Chris Reiter. Anything less than full enforcement of your policy reflects selective enforcement and creates a loophole that undermines the integrity of your platform.